Your best camera isn't the one on your desk. It's not the one in the store. It's not the one on Instagram. But it's probably the one you have in your pocket. So I got the box right here. Let's unpack it. So first things first, shout out to Hohem for sponsoring this video. They sent out this gimbal for me to sort of review, to look over, to sort of test it out as well. I'll leave a link down below to purchase the gimbal. Yeah, after using it, I literally only have good things to say. It's really interesting as well, just seeing how far AI has been implemented into so many new types of filmmaking gear. So yeah, this gimbal is very, very interesting, and I definitely just want to sort of break it down and show you guys sort of what I experienced when I'm using it. So let's actually quickly go over what's included in the box. So we got the iSteady M7, we got the advanced AI tracker with the fill light, we got the detachable touchscreen remote controller, we got the mini tripod, which is really handy. You can screw it to the bottom of your camera as well. We've got a carrying case, we've got a Type-C cable, and we've got a normal USB cable, and we've got a bunch of sort of guides and start guides, warranty cards, just, you know, for your bookkeeping. So pull this out. So first off, we've got a really good high quality case. Love this. I can just carry this by itself. You know, I don't even need to put this inside of my bag and just carry this by itself. Very, very handy, really solid. Gimbal's definitely safe inside of here. And you know, if I sort of open it up again, this is the gimbal itself, and let me just screw this on as well. So that's the gimbal, quite small, all things considered. But the thing I did notice about this as well is that the plastic or the metal or just the material that they used just seems a lot more high quality than I'm used to. Maybe it's the finish on the material as well. I think the finish is great. I love the sort of rubber bits as well. There's a trigger here. There's a little orange sort of gold accents, metallic sort of orange accents around it. I guess the brand sort of color. But yeah, I love the color scheme, the material, very high quality. And like I said, you can use the mini tripod even for your own sort of camera. So yeah, definitely really useful. The payload is 500 grams, so that's half a kilogram. But just for like perspective, the iPhone 15 is about 200 grams. So it's actually perfect for you guys who, you know, you have the attachment, you have the anamorphic lens filters, you have the different fisheye filters. For those of you guys that, you know, have a lot of attachments on your phone camera, it's perfect for you guys. So yeah, you shouldn't run into any sort of issue when it comes to the payload. So yeah, all you do, you just sort of clip it on top like this, just like that. And then I'll switch it on. You just switch it on by pressing and holding on this button here. So yeah, I already have the Hohem app downloaded, but yeah, just go on the sort of use the QR code, download the Hohem app. It's actually already connected to my Bluetooth. Another crazy feature of this gimbal is obviously the app and the AI features. The AI features on this app are so useful and easy, especially when shooting subjects, moving or stationary. So all you have to do, say if you're tracking like a model or a person or someone moving, all you have to do is sort of get them to throw up a OK gesture. And that just sort of signals to the software that, you know, you're ready to track that person automatically. Or if you're tracking an object, all you have to do is literally go on the app, you just sort of drag and select the object. It just sort of tracks that itself. That's for stationary stuff. It's really, really useful. I love this sort of touchscreen remote. So I can basically control the gimbal remotely, wirelessly, which just adds to like the functionality. So maybe there's a scene where, you know, it's just an empty room. This would be so useful. It just adds so much flexibility that, you know, a lot of gimbals are actually missing. This is big. This is massive. Yeah, so inside of this guy, there's a lot of different modes, a lot of different functionalities. You can change the POV mode. You can customize it. You can actually check the motor balance. So check how well this guy's motor, how well it's balanced. At the moment, it seems that it's balanced quite well. But yeah, you can change the sort of speed that, you know, the gimbal does move. You can change the tracking speed. You can change the joystick. You can change the roller functionality. This is all like sort of magnetic, so it just sort of, you know, snaps back in. One of my favorite sort of features is this really cool sort of roller here. You know, you sort of long press on here and you sort of activate this sort of light. You know, using this roller, you can sort of change the color temperature of the light, or you can actually change how dim it is, you know, which is so useful. And if you press it 3 times, then you can actually change the hue value of it. I haven't actually seen any other gimbal do this. So just off the top of my head, this would be so useful for like live streaming, like a low light type of situation. But yeah, definitely looking forward to using this guy when we get back into the sort of live streaming stuff. Also, what I love is that there's an actual extension pole. So yeah, it just, you know, you can sort of, you know, get a better sort of reach, better sort of angle. And yeah, to push it down, you just sort of push it back down. With all this being said, the gimbal is very intuitive. A lot of these settings make it really easy to make great videos, to make easy videos. What I experienced sort of using the gimbal is that it made it really fun. It made it really fun, it made it really easy. And you know, I feel like that's the goal of making videos ultimately. You know, you want it to be fun, you want it to be easy, you want it to be simple, you want it to be straightforward. And obviously using a phone, it makes it just so easy to just, you know, pick up the phone, pick up the gimbal, create content just using your own phone. You don't need a massive camera. I really love that these guys made it really easy to just sort of customize, you know, the gimbal to your liking, your preferences. I think that's massive. Just touching back on the app as well, there's a bunch of different settings here. You know, you've got the video resolution, you've got the ISO, you've got the shutter, you've got the EV, you've got the flash, you've got other settings as well. Tutorials available. There's an editor as well, which is massive. But yeah, I usually just go straight to the camera section. Yeah, I really love this sort of AI sort of tracking feature. One of the pains with using a gimbal sometimes is trying to correctly time how you move with the joystick, with your subject. It's like this whole sort of triad of things, you know, you're trying to control. So the handy thing is with the AI tracking, all you have to do is just sort of get the model to throw up a okay sign. Or if, you know, you're filming a subject that isn't aware you're filming, or, you know, you're filming someone who's moving fast, or you're moving an object, your best bet is to actually just go on the screen, like I said, just sort of select it. You can switch on and off the gesture control. I feel like this is just what it's about, you know, bridging that gap so that, you know, anyone can just pick up a gimbal and start shooting with it. So I hope you guys like the video. Like I said, it's all about creating good videos, making it easy, making it simple. I feel like that's the point of making videos. If we're not having fun, if it's not enjoyable, then what's the point?